Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, welcome to your January 2026 tarot reading. Let's go ahead and tap in. Your overall energy is the Queen of Swords. So this is you in the tarot. You're very discerning here, willing to set those boundaries, willing to cut a motherfucker off if you need to, okay? Very much no means no, don't play with me, that type of vibe, all right? You might be kind of protecting your heart, your more soft parts of yourself, right? Where, you know, you feel like people got to earn that to really deserve access to your sensitivities, your vulnerabilities. You know, you're probably not just air. You probably have other elements in your chart too. But right now you're definitely coming through super airy. But hey, this is definitely a necessity. I used to not really like the Queen of Swords. She was kind of like my least favorite queen. She's definitely like one of my favorites now. Just all the years that I've been reading tarot, I've just fully come to appreciate her energy more because, you know, especially if we're wanting to, you know, boss up into that Empress energy, we have to be willing to integrate all of the queens into our being, right? So we've got to be the Queen of Swords sometimes. And the Queen of Swords, she doesn't take shit, okay? That's one thing I like about her. You know, I used to be someone that was very much like people pleaser and just way too nice and stuff. It's not to say I'm not kind. I actually feel like I'm more kind than nice. But one thing I also say, because I'm like a little on good and bad. I just, those terms aren't really, they don't really fit in my opinion. I feel like I'm more fair than anything. So with that being said, talk to me nice and I'm going to talk to you nice. Talk to me crazy, I'm probably going to cuss your ass out. Okay. So that's how the Queen of Swords is. All right. You know, maybe if she doesn't feel like cussing somebody out, she'll just like block them, cut off communication, not dealing with you, that type of shit. Okay, so that can be the space that you're in. Let's see what your challenge is, Aquarius, for January. Also, happy birthday to the Aquarians that are celebrating here during January. Super exciting. All right, so let's see, what is the challenge? I see it flip over. We have the Magician coming through as your challenge. Okay, so being able to manifest what you want. All right. Ultimately, that's what this is about. So, you know, with this Queen of Swords coming through as the overall energy, this card includes all of the different suits here. So it has the sword, the wand, the pentacle, and the cup. So what you seem to be mastering here this month is that sword energy. So some of you, it does come down to weeding out the shit that you don't need in your life. It is getting a little Queen of Swordsy on people's asses. Like, and sometimes it's about being a Queen of Swords with yourself. You know, boundaries aren't just about like setting them with other people. Sometimes we have to set a boundary with ourselves, right? Maybe when it comes to like junk food or something, or too much caffeine, or too much screen time, scrolling on social media and stuff like that. You know, those are boundaries we have to set with ourselves. So some of you are kind of needing to do that here. Okay. That is going to be something that really strengthens your manifestation abilities, is having more control over yourself, you know, and as well as your surroundings, people that you're choosing to interact with, all that good stuff. Okay, let's see. You know, the Magician, especially in a challenge position, can also be someone that is manipulative. If this is a person in your life, okay, this would be a master manipulator. Usually really good with their words, okay? They kind of have this mercurial element about them. So I would be mindful of someone in your life that, you know, they say all the right things, but their actions just aren't really lining up, okay? Let's see what's going on for you in career and finance. We have death, all right? Some of you could be going through a transition here when it comes to finances and career. I don't know if you've recently lost a job or resigned from a job, or you feel like, yeah, that's kind of what I need to do. Some of you it might be time to pivot, okay? Maybe you've been on a certain career trajectory for a while, but it looks like time is up with that, to be completely honest. And, you know, especially if you're feeling like, I'm not getting any opportunities with this. I don't know what's happening, like what's going on here. It could be time to pivot into something else, all right? Sometimes spirit has its reason where it's just like, I'm closing this chapter for you. Like, we don't need to do this anymore. Especially with, we're wrapping up the snake year, okay? That doesn't officially wrap up until February with the Lunar New Year. And then we'll transition into the year of the horse, okay? So here in January, you are being encouraged to kind of embrace a new path. And try not to fight it. Try not to resist it. I know you are a fixed sign, so you can get pretty comfortable in like, this is what I do. What do you mean? Like, do something else? Like, this is all I've ever known. Okay. And this death energy, which is actually fixed water, it requires you to transform. It requires you to change. Okay. So something is changing for you. Just embrace it. He's on that horse too. I mentioned the horse. So I do feel like as we transition into the year of the fire horse, I believe, you're going to be doing something completely different with your career, the way that you make money. Okay. Let's see here. Moving on to love and relationships for my Aquarians. Let's see what's going on for you. In this realm, keep in mind, this could be any kind of relationship, romantic, platonic, familial, professional. What is the energy for love and relationships for Aquarius spirit? Okay, that's quite a bit of cards there. Okay. So we've got some family relationships that could be coming into focus for some of you. This could also be some work stuff coming in too. Let's see here. Why have I do a million cards? Okay, so there is something that maybe you don't see coming right now here with the moon. Things are a little unclear at this time. We do have Ace of Pentacles, potentially a new opportunity when it comes to the career and finances. That could be coming through. Three of Pentacles would be a partnership, a contract of some sort for sure. That could be coming through. Wish come true. Nine of Cups, where you're going to be satisfied, happy, content with whatever this is. This Page of Pentacles, receiving communication about a new financial opportunity. Okay, so for some of you, this might be related a little bit more to career and finance than I'm seeing like kind of personal relationships. We've got a whole lot of pentacles here. Okay. So yeah, we've got this moon here. So there could be something significant. The full moon is on Saturday. I'm posting this probably a day or so after. So I don't know if you was trying to manifest something with that full moon. It does look like it's going to come to fruition for you. There could also even be something significant about like the new moon that'll be coming up. That'll be a new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius. Okay, there could be something significant about that for you as well. Okay, let's see what's going on for you in matters of spiritual healing and growth for my Aquarians. What do we have for their spiritual healing and growth? We have a Temperance card. I love that. So this is about coming into balance, harmony, you know, just kind of being more at peace within your life, within your world, especially with that Death card and the changes that are coming in for you. That could feel really uncomfortable, okay? But with the Temperance card, just know that these things, these changes are divinely guided and orchestrated. So, you know, for some of you, you are, you know, tapped in with the angels. This could be your ancestors or something like that. They're definitely working behind the scenes for you in making some positive changes. So yeah, with that Magician, some of you definitely need to be manifesting and doing your thing. Just kind of keeping the faith there. With that Queen of Swords, it can even just be about your communication, your words, your affirmations, right? Yeah, it's one thing to light up the candle and shit, but are you worrying every day? Are you in disbelief every day that things are going to change for you? Are you feeling pessimistic? If so, you need to get a handle on that, right? You need to start speaking life over yourself, using those affirmations. For some of you, look into subliminals, all right? Whatever it is that's going to help you stay focused on a positive outcome that you really want, all right? Because you definitely have that divine assistance in the background that's helping you. You just have to do your part, okay? Let's see what your oracle message is, Aquarius. I'm going to wrap you up. What is the last message here for January for my Aquarian spirit? Well-being, okay? So focusing on your well-being is going to be important. Mind, body, spirit, emotions, all that stuff. Ooh, and then look at that. We have career, okay? So I'm telling you, some of you, it is that time where some big changes are being made in your career, but embrace the pivot. Embrace the changes, the endings that are occurring for you, because they're making way for a complete new beginning for you. That's really exciting. I mean, hello, it is your new moon solar eclipse, Aquarius. So get ready. New timeline. It's yours, okay? With that being said, I'm going to wrap up this reading here. If this resonates at all, give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you're looking forward to the most here this month. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.